G'day, my name is George. I'm a salesman here at Pacific Toyota in Cairns, and today I'm going to take you through a virtual tour of the vehicle in front of you, which is the Rav4. It's the 2020 model. It's the hybrid version. Comes in at 42,990 drive away. The car is done just over 9,000 kilometres. I'll take you all through the car, inside and outside, give you a clear and transparent view of the vehicle, and obviously make sure you like it. But before I jump into the car, I'll just tell you a little bit about ourselves. We are Pacific Toyota. We're based in Cairns. We have 2 pre-owned vehicle sites in Cairns. Give a little look around our yard just so you can see who we are. All the cars here we can offer finance on. We can take trade-ins of all sorts on these vehicles. And we're a fully fledged Toyota franchise. If you look across the road here, this is our new vehicle sales for Toyota and also for Lexus. And down here is our service and parts department over here. But obviously you're here because you want to see the car, so I'll take you through the car. I'll start at the front of the car. At the front of the car is where we tend to see bits of stone chips and paint chips and stuff like that. Now, being that this vehicle is a 2020 model, not expecting to find anything on there. Just a little stain. Yeah, the front of this car looks in great condition. Now you do have your fog lights, parking sensors, obviously your daytime running lights with your headlights. The Toyota badge is a radar sensor as well. I'll tell you more about that when we get inside the car. I'll show you how that operates. It basically follows the car in front when you're in cruise controls, and you can set the distance. Just give you a look over the bonnet as well. Again, tend to see some chips at the front of the bonnet here. The paint on this one is absolutely immaculate. Nothing to report here. Have a look at the windshield. There's no chips or cracks in the windshield. It's fantastic condition. It's a 2020 vehicle. We're expecting almost new condition. Tyres are fairly new. Plenty of tread on them. No scrapes or scores on the rims. I'll give you a look down the side of the vehicle. Obviously you can see this is a hybrid from here. You do have colour coded mirrors, colour coded door handles. Side of the body is absolutely perfect condition, nothing to report there. It's actually quite easy to do a virtual tour in this vehicle, because I'm not having to point out any scrapes or dents or chips whatsoever. It's, like I say, new condition. Now it is the GX model. You have your tonneau cover here. I'll show you how that pulls out. There we go, there. Just locks into the corners here. You can take this out if you wish. It literally just pops out if you want to take it out, and it does tuck underneath nice and easy. Where your spare wheel jack and tools are. The previous owner has got a mat in the back here. Stop everything sliding around. The seats are pushed down at the moment. I'll bring them up for you. I'll show you how that looks. As well as the front, you also have the parking sensors on the rear of this car as well. Front rear parking sensors, and obviously it has the reversing camera as well. Take you around the side here. I'll give you a look down the side panel just to see. It's often easy to spot if there's any dents and anything down the side panel, but I say this car's in great condition. I'm mainly telling you about the features of this car rather than any issues with it, so to speak. Great condition. Give you a look at the inside. Speakers, cup holders, electric windows. Now you see these have the seat covers on them, so the previous owner has protected the seats in this one as well. Move that seat belt out of the way there. So fully protected seats. Drop this one up as well. Just came out there, but certainly completely protected. Genuine carpet floor mats as well. Aircon in the back. Socket for your 12 volt as well for charging. Let's give you a look around the interior. Absolutely perfect. Nothing to report in there whatsoever. Look at the driver's door. So you've got complete control here. You can fold the mirrors in or out, depending how you like. You park the car. Full adjustment, locking, window locking, and full master controls on the windows. Again, the front seats are fully protected with your seat cover. Some brand new seats underneath there. These seat covers have been on since they bought the car, so it's a completely brand new interior underneath. Again, genuine floor mats tailored to suit the car. Just give a look at the keys before you jump in and start the car. You do have 2 remote central locking keys. Jump in, we'll start the car, push button start. Car starts. Now it is a hybrid model. just give you a look at the dash here. Just turn this down a touch. Now looking at the dash, the only lights that are on here are my handbrake and my seatbelt light. Everything else is working fine. Being the hybrid, it does have great fuel consumption. I'll give you a little bit on here on that. So if I go to my menu, information, it's all touchscreen in here as well. Eco, it will tell you how the car is currently operating. So right now the engine is running, which is basically the engine and the motor are actually charging the battery. That's the whole purpose of the engine running at the moment, it's just to charge the battery. Once the battery's got enough charge in it, it starts running without the motor, and that's when you really save your fuel. They do work in synergy, so they do work together, but you can monitor it from here at all times. Obviously if you go into reverse, the camera comes up automatically, and there's some guidelines there to assist you in reversing, but it's such a clear, large view for the camera, which is great. A couple of other things here, headlights are automatic on here. Flick it to auto, you will never need to touch it again. You can if you wish though. Wipers are auto as well. When it rains, the wipers will come on for you. Just a touch on here again, if I just give you a look at this. Obviously you can connect your phones to this. You can connect 5 telephones to the one system. Play your music, make and receive phone calls, send and receive text messages, all done from here. You notice there is no handbrake here, we have an electronic handbrake. So as soon as I come out of park, the handbrake goes off. You can put it on manual if you wish. If I go back into park, it comes on for me as well. You have hold function, which is really good if you're in traffic. It will hold if you're in drive and you're sitting in traffic waiting, you don't have to have your foot in the brake, you can push hold and it will hold the vehicle until you're ready to move again. Leave it in drive, and then when you want to move, you just accelerate. Very straightforward. Now you've got eco and sport mode as well. Eco will be uber economical, and obviously sport will give you a bit more power, but we'll use a little bit more fuel in that as well. Air conditioning, there is a split aircon, so you can choose a certain temperature on one side and a certain temperature on the other, and you can adjust it by 0.5 of a degree, however you see fit, and all your options for here. Now cup holders here, I've just popped the keys in there, and quite a large center console here, and you do have a 12 volt socket in here also. You also have a 12 volt socket and a USB port in here too. Now I've left the service book out in this car. It has had its first service. It was done a little bit early by the previous owner, so it's either 12 months or 15,000 Ks is when the service is due. This one was carried out at 8,000 Ks just before it was traded, so it's already had one service. You do get cap price servicing with this vehicle. They're capped at $215 a service, any Toyota dealership in the country. I'll just pop that back in here with the rest of the books. We do have all the books in here for you. Just give you a look around the inside of the vehicle. It's in perfect condition, it's very easy to do a virtual tour in this vehicle. The car is barely moved, so it's hardly done any Ks. I'll just pop the bonnet for you and give you a look in here as well. This is your automatic headlight, so when you have your high beams on, if a car comes towards you, it senses the light and it dips the headlights for you. When that car passes, it brings them back up again, so you don't need to keep flicking on and off from here. I'll jump out, just show you underneath the bonnet. It is the new shape Rav4 as well with the hybrid, but massive fuel savings in this vehicle. Exactly what you expect to see. Very clean, very tidy. It's like I say, it's almost a brand new vehicle. It's a great vehicle for someone. And that is the Rav4. It's a GX model. It's the hybrid. 42,990. It's done just over 9,000 Ks. If you want any more information on the car, please ask me. My name is George. I've been more than happy to assist. Otherwise, I really hope you enjoyed your virtual tour. Thank you.